Yeah, hi, hello everyone. This is Shanmugaraj. Welcome to my channel. One of the aims of this channel is to build a global knowledge sharing platform in the domains of agile, leadership, and project management. You can join me and help me with that either by subscribing to this channel or sharing my videos to our friends. Right? So, having said that, let us get into today's video. We are currently discussing some of the advanced topics in SAFe 6.0. Today's topic is building the change and communications strategy for effective arts. Let us start with a quote from Winston Churchill. To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. So this gives an idea how nimble should be an organization to change itself frequently to adapt to the market changes. Agile processes harness change for the customer's competitive advantage, right? Safe definition of business agility as the ability to compete and thrive in the digital age by quickly responding to market changes and emerging opportunities. So, this gives a wonderful opportunity how to go about building change and communications competency for having effective arts. This particular article has recommending four critical elements of a change and communication strategy. Number one, connect to strategy and purpose through assistance with articulating and communicating the vision. Number two, adopt to changing the ways of working by developing effective onboarding and engagement approaches. Number three, unify product, technical, and organizational change efforts by integrating change approach strategy development into continuous exploration. Number four, enable mastery of change and communication skills by teaching, mentoring, and ultimately coaching art leaders and members in change management, communications, and change measurements techniques. We start with number one, connect to strategy and purpose. The role for change and communication specialist in creating these connections is illustrated the picture here. The rows represent the groups they support, right? So we have broader organization, art members, and product leadership as groups. The columns show the changing nature of the support over time, right? So, for example, in the product leadership, we have shape and communicate the vision, understand the organizational impact, collect macro level feedback to drive strategy evaluation, right? And similarly, broader organization as a group, you may have activities like engage with the vision, prepare for macro level impact, adopt to macro level impact. The activities part of art members group connect futures to the vision, contextualize decision making and communications for futures, incorporate macro level feedback in product roadmaps. So these are the number of activities you can have to connect strategy and purpose. Let us see a couple of examples for connect activities to connect strategy and purpose. For example, for product leadership, shaping and communicating the vision, a team can create 10-minute collection of interview clips with the frustrated users of current solution. The vision video's closing message was, we are here to change the story for our staff, right? This could be one example. Similarly, another example for art members connecting futures to the vision, the change and communication staff introduced visualizations contextualizing shipped futures against the user journey and summarizing their impact. The second way of applying this is adapting to the changing ways of working. This particular picture talks about adoption activities vary across the organization and over time. Here we are talking about three group of activities: broader organization, art collaborators, and art members. For broader organization, understanding the language, interaction with the art, participation in the vision could be the different activities, right? And art collaborators, right? Engagement through events, collaboration with teams, contribution as art members. These are the number of activities you can do to adopt the ways of working. Art members group can have onboarding new members, progression in a dual operating system, pattern identification and systemization. So these are the number of activities that you can adopt to changing ways of working, right? It may vary across organization and over the time. Let's see a couple of example of adopt activities. For example, for art collaborators engaging through events, right? Many organizations, they develop briefing and onboarding approaches for stakeholders, business owners, and SMEs, right, who are working in the art. These ranged from safe courses to briefing sessions and workshops setting expectations for effective cooperation. For broader organization participating in the vision, the example could be a key arts change team introduced a future fair, right, showcasing future candidates to operational staff and feedback and input. So this approach has been replicated, successfully in many other arts as well. The third strategy is unify product, technical, and organizational change efforts, right? So unifying activities are applied throughout the continuous delivery pipeline, right? We can group the activities into communicate, identify, and understand. The verticals could be, continuous exploration, continuous integration and deployment, and release on demand, right? So communication activities like, intent with empathy, progress and potential, success and insights, right? Identify group can be, change group and incorporated, change readiness activities, acceleration opportunities and act on them. So understanding group have, staff impact and input activities, staff reaction to demos, staff uptake, sentiment, and influences, right? So these are the different activities, unifying activities are applied throughout the continuous delivery pipeline. Let us see a couple of examples in unify activities. For understanding the staff impact, many orgs have incorporated change impacted assessments and training needs assessments into continuous exploration phase of epics and futures to understand the impact on staff. One everyday use is leveraging the identify change approach activity to shape the MEP and incremental rollout strategy for epics. For communicating success and insights, right, you can have operational all hands meeting, right, after several successful releases, right, an arts change and communication team can arrange participation to have all operational all hands meeting, right? So these staff members communicated success in alleviating historical pain points and price the new system's benefits. The fourth and final approach is enabling mastery of change and communication skills. So we have grouped into three groups of activities like change management, communication effectiveness, and change measurement, right? For change management, the tools and techniques for assessing and managing a change, briefing and debriefing as they employ the techniques, troubleshooting as they start to stand on their own, right? So these are three different activities. For change measurements, strategies for measuring engagement, analysis for results and identification of actions, evolution of approaches to measurement, right? These are the activities for change measurement. For communication effectiveness, you can have activities like tools and trainings on effective communication, editorial and review services for decks and written communications, reflection on success or a failure patterns. So these are the different activities, that focus on individual mastery of change and communication skills. Let us see a couple of examples for enable activities. For communications tools and trainings, communication specialists on various arts have created Toastmaster communities, right? Toastmaster communities to boost public speaking. So this is one example to improve the confidence for art members. Similarly, for change management tools and techniques, you can have various design thinking tools, right? They produce these visualizations during explorations and research and use them in product and communication strategies, right? Now, let us look at some of the patterns for having change management and communication specialist in your organization, right? So this particular article defines you can have it in three ways, right? You can place them in three ways. The first way is embedded leader, right? The trio of art leadership roles represented by the RTE, right? Released an engineer, product management, and system architect. Now it can be transformed into a quadrant by including a dedicated change management lead. So along with these trios, we can add one more person called change management lead. The second pattern is centralized services, right? So this approach involves embedding several specialists into lean agile center of excellence, right? You can bring experts into lean agile center of excellence, and these people can act in a hub and spoke model, right? Finally, enabling team, right? You can have a third pattern, right? So when the art is expected to generate significant operational change, you can build change and communications team, organized in line with enabling team topology. Right? It's a powerful construct. The team can generally takes on the roles of staging, facilitating, and evolving art events, and in case where significant staff training is required to take advantage of art solution, right? The learning specialist also can then develop and execute the training approach. So these are some of the ways, three ways you can place your change management and communication specialist depends on your organization, culture and pattern. So let us summarize our learnings so far, right? So as we pass the turning point and enter the deployment period of the age of software and digital, a business must either master the new means of production or decline and become realizers of the last age, right? So this does not require us to change our organization, but rather we have to build an organization that is good at changing, right? So arts are primary vehicles for change in safe, right? As such, they must activate their members, collaborators, and internal customers to become good at changing. By integrating experience and skills of change and communication professionals into their arts, many organizations have experienced significantly accelerated activation. So with that, we've come to the conclusion of this video. Hope you guys got a better understanding how to go about building the change and communication strategy for having effective arts, right? We talked about four important strategies, right? And we also discussed about different activities in these four areas, and we also talked about a couple of examples in each area, right? So to summarize, it's very important to build and team a safe team with good at change often, right? I hope you guys like this kind of videos that helps you to become better leader, right? So with that, I'm signing off. See you in next video.